It was a record-breaking night at the polls. Texans turning out in historic numbers for an off-year election. Voters approving all 17 constitutional amendments.
Marcelino Benito taking a closer look at the results and what drove voters to the polls in big numbers. Marcelino.
Ron and Sherman, these off-year elections are notoriously low turnout, but last night was different. We saw long lines at some polling places in Harris County last night, saw similar sights across Texas. Now, back in 2023, Texas broke an off-year election record with 14.4% turnout. More than 2.5 million voters cast their ballots then, and that was the highest since 2005. Now, yesterday, we surpassed that. Data from the Secretary of State's office shows nearly 3 million Texans voted. That's at least 16% turnout. Now, one of the reasons for the boost in voters, likely Prop 13. It passed with a huge margin. You see it there. The increase in homestead exemption will save many of you about $484 a year in school property taxes. Political analyst Mark Jones breaking down what else may have fueled the surge in voters on Tuesday.
Anytime you have a proposition on the ballot that puts money in people's pockets directly, that's going to encourage a subset of voters to turn out to vote. What we saw this election was normal, strong Republican turnout that we generally see in these low profile, low turnout races. But added to that was a new group of Democrats who wanted to get out there and in some way, shape, or form show their support for national Democrats and Texas Democrats and demonstrate their opposition to President Trump.
In case you're wondering about local turnout here in Harris County, we didn't break our 2023 record, but turnout's still the second highest for an odd-year election in the last 25 years. Back to you.
That is interesting. Thank you, Marcelino.